In this video, I wanted to show you how we managed to lower one of our clients' TACOS from 30% to 13%. We managed to do it with few unconventional tips, which I'm going to show you in this video. So first of all, social proof. You can see this client is doing around $5 million a year, and he had one product that's doing 70 to 80% of sales. And this product, when we got it, it was around 30% TACOS, and now it's around 13%. We can see in Scale Insight the TACOS. So you can see we started a bit earlier than here, than June. TACOS were around 30%, and as you can see with progress, actually TACOS is going down, and now it's around 30%. We can see that the ACOS went down, we can see that the cost went down, we can see that the refunds went down, and we can see that the profit is actually growing steady and steady. Now you all probably know the regular things to lower our TACOS. So eliminate bleeders, improving our placement, lowering our bids, all those are good, are fine, and they can help you to lower the TACOS a little bit. If you want me to make a video about the basics, let me know in the comments and I will make a video about this method. So this is the regular methods. I want to show you here few crazy methods that can actually lower your TACOS by much more. So let's check it out. So method number one, knowing where to spend on. So as soon as I got this client and we already start to optimize the placement, optimize the bids, stop the bleeders, make sure we have all the relevant keywords, I still noticed that we have so many keywords in the niche, and I decided to download those keywords, put them in Helium 10. Here I took an example of 16 old keywords, and I saw that actually some of the keywords have no search volume or have very low search volume. And here is the problem on bidding on keyword with low search volume. So when they're searching the keyword, you're already probably at the top. So instead of clicking on your organic listing, they're clicking on the ads, and you're just wasting your money. So you can see good ACOS, but in the end it's probably cannibalizing your sales, and it's not improving the rank. This is for sure. In order to improve rank, you need to bid on the high and relevant search volumes. So immediately we remove all the keywords that have 500 search volume and below. Now, like I said, it's unconventional method. It's something that is more aggressive. It's something that is worth testing. As soon as we did it, TACOS started to go down even further. And when I checked Data Dive, we were still at the top with all of our relevant keywords, and we were still at the top with all of the lower search volume keyword. So you can see here, this is 250 search volume, and we're still at the top, so we don't need to bid on them. So actually we reduced the amount of keywords, it's easier to manage, and the spend got shifted toward the competitive keyword, which we need more budgets there. So key here, download all of your keywords, put them into Helium 10, filter them by search volume, and if the search volume is below 500, just stop, just eliminate them. You don't need to spend them anymore. Now the second method is more extreme, but it helped me to move from the 20 to 18% TACOS to the 13% TACOS. So again, Scale Insight, we now at 13% TACOS, and probably the TACOS will go to 10%, while sales are keep going up and profits are keep going up. So as I said, this method is more extreme. So basically what you need to do, you are first of all making sure you don't have any duplicates keywords. So if you have few campaigns of Exact and you have the same keyword in Exact, you are eliminating it, making sure you have only one keyword in one match type. So this is the regular thing. Now more extreme, you're taking all of your Exact keywords and you're negating them from the broad and phrase. And why we are doing it? In the end, if you have the same keyword in broad, the same keyword in Exact, they can bid probably on the same spot in Amazon. I won't suggest to do it with all of the accounts, but like I said, this is extreme method, and this method can help you. It's worth testing. So you're taking the keywords from the Exact, negating them from the broad, making sure that the broad won't appear on the same keyword, and in this way your Exact will be super focused. So before we did this method, the best campaigns were broad, the campaigns with the most amount of sales. After we did it, the single keyword Exact and the campaigns with the Exact started to be at the top. And again, Exact is the best way to reduce wasted ad spend because Exact is super focused. So we started to see less top campaigns that are broad, and we started to see that the top campaigns are Exact. We started to see that actually our TACOS is going down. And again, if we are checking Data Dive, we actually still at the top of our main keywords, and we had more budget in order to make sure we are keeping ourselves in the top. So the goal of this method is to minimize competition of the same keyword in different match types. Like I said, again, it's more advanced method. If you want to reduce your TACOS fast, it's probably one of the best ways. And I want to show you an old campaign that we had that we already disabled, but just I want to show you an example. So we can see here year to date, and we can see so many keywords that got only 5 sales, 6 sales, 7 sales. Some of them have good TACOS. But when we closed all of them, because we didn't have any search volume on them, nothing happened. The sales were the same and their profit actually went up. So we always need to ask ourselves if we are cannibalizing our sales or not. So I'm summarizing the video. The goal of PPC is either to improve rank or to increase profits. Check that you don't have any duplicate keywords on the same match type. Make sure that the keyword that you have in exact are negated from the broad, and make sure that you don't have any keyword with 500 search volume and below. If you have more competitive niche, it can be 1000 search volume and below. If you have less competitive niche, it can be below 500. But just make sure that those keywords that no one's searching them, you don't have them in the PPC. You want to be super focused, and you want to make sure that each dollar that you're spending is going to the right direction. So if you like this video, please like, please comment if you have any other topics you want me to talk about. And thank you so much.